Inside the world of luxury, what most people see is the final product: a perfectly crafted handbag, a precision engineered watch, or a designer item displayed in a flagship store. But behind that polished surface lies a hidden universe of craftsmanship, secrecy, and obsessive attention to detail.
Subscribe Luxon for luxury travel guides and dream destinations.
And nowhere is this more evident than inside the factories of Hermes, a company that has built its reputation on patience and perfection rather than mass production, where each product, especially its iconic Birkin and Kelly bags, is handcrafted by a single artisan who trains for years before ever being allowed to create one independently. And unlike modern factories filled with automated machines, Hermes workshops feel more like quiet studios where skilled craftsmen work with carefully sourced leather, cutting, stitching, and assembling each piece entirely by hand using traditional saddle stitching techniques that have been passed down for generations. And this process can take anywhere from 15 to over 40 hours for a single bag depending on its complexity, which is why production is intentionally limited, creating scarcity that adds to the brand's exclusivity. And beyond craftsmanship, there is also a strict quality control system where each product is inspected multiple times before leaving the workshop, ensuring that even the smallest imperfection is eliminated. And this commitment to detail extends to sourcing as well, with Hermes maintaining control over its leather supply by owning tanneries and working closely with farms, allowing them to ensure consistency and quality at every stage. And what makes these factories truly fascinating is the philosophy behind them, because in a world driven by speed and efficiency, Hermes operates on a completely different timeline, where time is not a cost, but a necessary ingredient in creating something truly exceptional. And this approach not only preserves traditional craftsmanship, but also reinforces the idea that luxury is defined by effort, skill, and authenticity rather than scale. Moving from handcrafted leather to high fashion, the factories of Louis Vuitton reveal a different but equally impressive side of the luxury industry, where heritage meets modern innovation to produce some of the most recognizable products in the world. And while Louis Vuitton is known for its iconic monogram canvas, what many people don't realize is the level of precision and technology involved in its manufacturing process, as its factories combine skilled artisans with advanced machinery to achieve consistency at a global scale. And inside these facilities, materials are carefully selected and treated before being cut using highly accurate systems that minimize waste and maximize efficiency. And yet, despite this use of technology, the human element remains central, with artisans assembling products, stitching details, and ensuring that every piece meets the brand's strict standards. And one of the most interesting aspects of Louis Vuitton's production is its balance between exclusivity and scale. Because unlike smaller luxury brands that focus on limited output, Louis Vuitton produces a higher volume while still maintaining a perception of rarity, achieved through controlled distribution, frequent design updates, and a strong brand identity that keeps demand consistently high. And quality control plays a major role here as well, with products undergoing multiple inspections before reaching stores, ensuring that each item reflects the brand's image of perfection. And beyond the factory floor, there's also a deep focus on logistics and supply chain management, as Louis Vuitton operates a global network of workshops and distribution centers that allow it to deliver products efficiently while maintaining control over its brand image. And this combination of craftsmanship, technology, and strategic management is what allows the brand to dominate the luxury market while still preserving its heritage, showing that modern luxury is not just about tradition, but also about adapting to a globalized world without losing identity. Finally, stepping into the factories of Rolex reveals a completely different level of precision, where luxury is defined not just by appearance, but by engineering excellence and reliability. And unlike fashion brands, Rolex operates in a world where even the smallest mechanical detail can define the quality of the final product. And inside its highly secure and technologically advanced facilities in Switzerland, every component of a watch is designed, manufactured, and assembled with extreme accuracy, often to tolerances measured in microns. And while automation plays a role in producing certain parts, much of the assembly process is still carried out by highly trained watchmakers who carefully put together hundreds of tiny components, ensuring that each movement functions perfectly. And one of the most remarkable aspects of Rolex's factories is their commitment to testing, as every watch undergoes rigorous quality checks, including pressure testing for water resistance, accuracy testing for timekeeping, and durability testing to ensure it can withstand real-world conditions. And this obsession with precision extends to materials as well, with Rolex producing its own gold alloys and using proprietary steel that offers superior resistance to corrosion and wear. And what truly sets Rolex apart is its philosophy of vertical integration, where almost every aspect of production is controlled in-house, allowing the company to maintain consistency and innovation at the highest level. And this level of control not only ensures quality, but also protects the brand's reputation, making Rolex one of the most trusted and respected names in luxury. Expanding into the world of high-performance automotive luxury, the factories of Ferrari offer yet another perspective on what true exclusivity looks like, where speed, design, and craftsmanship come together to create machines that are as much works of art as they are vehicles. And located in Maranello, Italy, Ferrari's production facilities are a blend of advanced robotics and human expertise, where each car is assembled with incredible precision and attention to detail. And unlike mass-market car manufacturers, Ferrari intentionally limits production to maintain exclusivity, ensuring that demand always exceeds supply. And inside the factory, every component, from the engine to the interior, is carefully crafted and tested, with engines often assembled by hand and subjected to rigorous performance checks before being installed. And the painting process alone can take several days, involving multiple layers and inspections to achieve a flawless finish. And what truly sets Ferrari apart is its relentless focus on performance, as each car is designed not just for luxury, but for speed and driving experience, with continuous innovation driven by its involvement in motorsport, particularly Formula One. And this connection between racing and road cars allows Ferrari to push the boundaries of technology while maintaining its identity as one of the most prestigious automotive brands in the world. And when you look at Ferrari's factories, you begin to understand that luxury in this context is not just about comfort or aesthetics, but about passion, engineering excellence, and the pursuit of perfection at every level. And if you enjoyed going inside these hidden worlds of craftsmanship and innovation, make sure to like the video, share it with others who are curious about how these legendary brands operate behind the scenes, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into luxury, power, and the industries that shape global prestige.